15 great ideas for promoting your content to drive leads. Hi, welcome to today's presentation. Today I'm going to share with you 15 great ideas for promoting your content to drive leads to your websites, to your landing pages, to your even Facebook pages, to your Instagram accounts, etc. etc. Okay, let's begin. Okay, before we get into that, let me introduce myself. My name is Eddie. I've been doing business online since 1996. I've started and built several web properties, growing one of them to 8 digits turnover in just 5 years with zero advertising spent. I'm a certified trainer, of course, and I'm a accredited business coach and consultant. And I offer training and consulting services for companies or individuals looking to establish their own presence online or want to take their business to the next level. I employ the coach, consult, train approach, which are hugely popular with many business owners. Okay, before we begin, would you be interested to know how to get up to 250% more conversion to your website with one simple 10-minute strategy? No catch. One simple strategy and that's it. Book a Zoom meeting with me and I will show you how. You can just scan the QR code on the screen now or use the URL on the screen. Alternatively, send me an email at hey@editio.com and we will take it from there. Okay, I'll be sharing this again at the end of the slides. Okay, do you know that content marketing earns an average of 3 times more leads than paid searches? And more than 20 billion, with a big B, new blog posts were published in WordPress alone in 2020. The figures is even higher in 2021 and it's getting more and more popular in short. So content marketing is here to stay and it's going to be one of the key components or key tools that you need for your online marketing ventures. Okay, that number 20 billion is a huge number and it actually illustrates the ongoing importance of content in marketing. Okay, that said, if your content isn't, your content is not going to do you any good if nobody sees it or interacts with it. Okay, so you need to learn how to create content and how to get it out to the market. Okay, bummer, right? Okay. So the key to driving engagement and using your content to generate leads would be knowing how to promote your content. Of course, creating the quality content itself is a key important tool. Knowing where or how to promote your content is another. Okay, promotion is what will ensure that that people see the great content you have created and understand how your company or your products can help them. Okay, so without further delay, here are some of the best ideas I know to promote your content and find your target audience and kickstart your lead generation campaigns. Number one, use your social media cover photo to promote content. Okay, what does it mean? The easy way to get more traffic is to incorporate your offer into your cover photo on Facebook. So if you do not know how to, click onto your cover photo. There you'll see a lot of your own news feed, your feed that you'll be showing to your friends. That is a good source for you to share your content with whoever who is following you or your friends. Okay, another way is to click onto your profile picture, the background of the profile picture. Click onto that. That is another avenue for you to advertise. Don't waste your online assets. All these are assets that you should be utilizing to make sure that your content are exposed. Okay, one easy way to get more traffic is to incorporate your offer into your cover photo on Facebook. If you have the offer. Okay, this will greatly expose yourself to whoever who is following you or interested in what you're doing. You can link the photo to your landing page or even a messenger board, and change it periodically as needed. That will give you extra exposure. Number two, create a hashtag to promote your content. Use hashtags as much as you can. Okay, social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all allow users to employ hashtags to categorize the content that they post. Okay, best of all, anybody who wants to can create new hashtag and use it. Example, for me, being Eddie Teo, there's a public servant with the same name. It's kind of impossible for me to beat him in terms of search results. So what I do is that I created a hashtags for myself, Eddie Teo Marketing. So when hopefully when I want to be associated first thing first with marketing, and so when people search for me or search for Eddie Teo doing marketing, I will appear in front of him. Okay, hopefully. That's the intention of when you're creating hashtags. So don't go hashtags crazy. So recommended hashtags according to many sources are 30. My personal experience, from 10 to 15 hashtags are actually good enough. Okay, so do not hashtag spam. Okay, so next time you have a content to promote, try creating a custom hashtags to use with it. So if you're interested, I may come out with a video to share with you how, you can actually create a hashtag or create hashtags to go along with your content. Yeah, so don't forget the hashtags. Okay, so you will get the best results if you use common words at the start of the hashtags, because more people will see it when they search. Different school of thoughts, many people want to have the most, the hashtags that most people search for. I would rather go for hashtags that, are relevant to your content, although the numbers may not be so big. Okay, number three, include multiple links to your offer on your website. Okay, a mistake I see a lot of businesses make is that they are only promoting their content in one place. Okay, so there's no reason why you can't have multiple links to your most important content on multiple pages of your website. So you can actually, if you have a website already, post your content onto your website as well. Promote links or provide links linking to your social media profiles, etc., etc. Okay, so you can either incorporate them into your text or put them into a box beside the other content. Have a table of contents, have a similar contents box, etc., etc. Okay, always remember to put number 4, to put a call to action for your offer on your homepage. In fact, I would suggest you put multiple. Don't just put one. Put at least 2 or 3 call to actions to your offer on your homepage. Okay, your homepage is the first thing most people will search for your company's name, etc. Online, we'll see. So if they search for Eddie Teo Marketing, they land on my homepage. That is usually they will land on the first page first. And if you are not utilizing that resource to promote your offer or your content, then you're wasting a lot of precious assets. Okay, for that reason, you should always have a call to action for most important content on your homepage, preferably above the fold. Okay, number 5, blog about a piece of content multiple times. Okay, are we talking about spamming? No. When you're after spending, your valuable time on creating a lead magnet, making it, it makes sense to promote it as much as possible. Okay, one way is to blog about related topics from various angles. That means if you're sharing, for example, some things like diabetes or whatever, share insights from various angles, from the perspective of the person who is suffering from it, from the perspective of their families, from the perspective of the medical help that they're getting, from the perspective of the future, etc., etc. From one single topic, you can actually expand it to multiple topics. Okay, that's what it means. Blog about related topics from various angles. And each related blog post should come with a call to action back to your main content. Yeah. Okay, so you're actually creating a nest of links back to your main content. Okay, so number 6, create a content library on your website. If you do not have already, TOC or table of content is highly recommended, especially for contents which are related to one another. You should be linking them up. So one thing, first thing first, is that you're actually creating a silo for Google. If you're talking about SEO, for Google to know that these contents are actually related. And then they should be classified and should be also spidered by Google. Another way is that when people land onto a specific part of the silo, they can actually see the rest of the contents as well. Okay, so if you have created multiple pieces of evergreen content, why not put a content library on your website? Okay, so TOC is quite essential. Okay, a content library makes it easy for visitors to your website to find your most valuable content. Okay, so this is making easy for the users, making easy for the search engines. Okay, you can also create a system where visitors must provide their email addresses to access the content. If you have noticed, some of the sites that we have visited, they actually cover part of the content, so that they are encouraging you to give them your email address before you can see the rest of the content. If you are a new content creator, don't try to do this unless you are established authority site where your content provides very valuable inputs. Most of the time users may just skip you. So if you are doing this for initially, forget about it first. Okay, once you become an authority in your own field, you may want to adopt this strategy. Okay, by asking for email address, you will be able to have a list of leads that you can turn into paying customers after. Okay, number 7, create a trigger-based call to action. There's an example on the screen there. Okay, static calls to action can be effective, but it's even more effective to display a call to action, based on behavior. Example, a trigger call to action can pop up when the visitor has been on your website for more than 5 minutes. So they are reading through your content. That means they are showing interest in your contents. And so when they have read, or when they have read more than 50% of your content, you provide a pop-up, maybe asking them to leave, to share their email address if they would like to learn more about what other contents you are providing. Okay, number 8 is to encourage social sharing. Just be very mindful on when you're doing this. Okay, one of the easiest ways to get your content in front of more people is to encourage visitors to share it on the social media, like and share. Okay, adding share buttons and embedded tweets is easy. Both can be done with free plugin. We were talking about WordPress sites, and your site visitors will do the rest. Okay, example is you can visit editio.com/blog, editio.com blog. Once you go into the blog, you will notice I have buttons by the site where actually visitors can actually share the content with even with their WhatsApp group, even with their WhatsApp friends, on via Twitter, via Instagram, via Facebook, etc., etc. Okay, so if you want a sample, you can visit that website and take a look. Number 9, make a sales video. Okay, this is according to stats. Landing pages with video convert at a higher rate than pages without video. You do not need to spend a lot of time to create a memorable sales video, which you can then post on your landing page. Do something simple, keep things easy and simple. On a related note, you can also post excerpts on YouTube and social media with a link to your content landing page. Example, how you manage to reach this video is probably through excerpts that I have done on the various social media platforms, then linking to this particular video. So this is something that you may want to do as well. Okay, number 10, create YouTube pre-roll ads. You can actually use YouTube You know, there are actually video ads that appear before most YouTube videos. If you currently, I know some of them can be painful. You can actually create a simple ad like that and pay for it to have it appear before popular videos that are related to the keywords that you choose. Okay, so this is another way to do it. Okay, number 11, link emails to your content. Okay, so if you have emails, I'm sure all of us have emails. Okay, kind of silly to say that. Okay, but does your emails have a signature at the bottom? Okay, if you have, okay, you can simply update yours to include a link to the content offer that you want to promote. So if you do not have a signature, you can add them in. It's probably available for probably any email provider out there that you are using today, and include the link in. Don't waste. These are all precious assets that we can use. Okay, number 12, email your database if you already currently have a database. Okay, another quick way an easy way, is to let your existing subscribers know about your content. Okay, just have a blast to them, give them a short excerpt of what you are sharing, with a link to your landing page. Okay, you can use the email to encourage them to download the offer and share it, and also maybe offer some incentives, etc. Okay, for them to share with their friends if you want to. Okay, number 13, you can actually boost Facebook posts. So if you probably already know how about this Facebook post boosting. So if you want to post it on your Facebook page or your news Facebook page only, then you can use the particular post to do boosting, but don't boost blindly. Please make sure that you choose your audience, etc. Correctly. Okay, so Facebook's algorithm actually make it difficult for our followers to see what we share. So in short, basically it's part of their they do need to make money, right? So it could be difficult if I have 2,000 followers and then I'm not expecting 2,000 of them to see what I post. Most of the time it's probably less than 5 to 10% of what my followers number of followers they will probably only 5 to 10% of them will see what I post. So majority will not see what I post. Okay, so by doing the boosting campaign, you can actually use the Facebook post boost to help boost the post to get in front of a bigger audience. Okay, and then the tip, this is a tip for the boosting the post. You can also create a lookalike audience to reach people who you might not otherwise be able to reach. But you're in to do a lookalike audience, you actually have to have currently got a stable database already with Facebook. So be mindful of that. Okay, number 14, you can actually partner with other businesses. Okay, a lot of times local businesses share customers in common. Okay, so if you know other business owners in their area, why not partner up and share one another's contents? Example, an auto repair company, may want to partner up with auto cleaning company, example. So they can be they are not business rivals in any sense of the word, but but their customer base are essentially the same. So so if you have auto repair company, you may want to partner up people who does car wash, etc., etc. Okay, so when you have such things or plans in mind, make sure it's probably a good idea to make sure that put up an agreement in writing so that the parties involved understand their own responsibilities and commitments. Okay, number 15, you can also get industry influencers to link to your content. Okay, so I think all of us have heard about influencer marketing. It's almost has to do has to do with big celebrities, etc., etc. I don't find that very useful most of the time. It has to be relevant influencers. people who are related to the field. So if you're getting an influencer who is very strong in doing beauty products and you're trying to sell, for example, some fried chicken, it's not going to work too much. Okay, so however, someone in your industry or niche with a decent social media following can do your business a lot of good by mentioning your content. So get the correct influencer involved. Don't just go for influencers based on numbers. It's not going to work too much. Okay, so you should seek out influencers and work out a deal with them. Have them promote your content to their followers. Remember, don't promote it only for one time. It's not going to be effective enough. You need to sort out a deal with them to promote it multiple times, preferably multiple days and multiple time of the days. Okay, so what's the point of all this? Promoting your content and generating leads doesn't need to be difficult, and it doesn't need to cost you a lot of money either. Okay, so the ideas here will help you jumpstart your lead generation campaigns and grow your business this year. So hopefully this year, the content that you create, it actually leads, reaches more and more people, and so that more potentials are aware of what you're offering, and hopefully that will bring you more business. Okay, this is again the last one of the last slides that we have. Okay, so if you are interested in knowing how to get up to 250% more conversion to your website, remember, we are not talking about leads, we are talking about conversions. Okay, with one simple 10-minute strategy. Okay, book a Zoom meeting with me, or alternatively send me an email at hey@editeo.com, and we will take it from there. Okay, we've all said, okay, don't just sit there, take action now. Please do something. Maybe, adopt one of the ideas, two of the ideas, do something. The more you sit, the more you're going to go fall behind. So do something about it. Okay, so these are all the ways to promote or to contact me if you want to. This presentation is done by me. I'm Eddie. My website is editeo.com. You can contact me via WhatsApp at this number, and you can also email me at hey@editeo.com. Okay, looking forward to seeing you again the next round. Cheers.